This is going to be your weekly tarot and oracle forecast. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the upcoming energies, break it down day by day, and let you know how to navigate. Well, as I'm filming this today, it is officially the fall equinox. Wow, this year has flown by. What an interesting point of the year, because now we're in fall season. This is about harvesting and sort of closing out the year, and yet it just feels like there's so much more to do. So we're going to take a look at the energies for this week. We do have a full moon coming up on Friday. This is a full moon in Aries, which, hey, that's intense energy. I mean, very fiery. It's going to be very entertaining for sure. So let's take a look at Monday. Take a breath. Take a breath, because expect the unexpected. Okay, something could very well be coming in here, but essentially we need to breathe. Okay, we've had very high strong energy lately. You know, I would describe people as feeling very on edge, in self-preservation mode, doubting themselves, and it's not easy. It's not easy. So we just have to take a deep breath. Okay, everything is going to be okay. On Tuesday, the law of attraction. Okay, so here's a good point. We just talked about the fact that people have been in self-preservation mode and possibly self-sabotaging themselves, or, you know, reverting back to old ways. If you get into that energy, you're going to attract more of it. So we have to stay as positive as possible. And it's not just positivity. We have to take actions that support growth and change. Okay, so be very careful on Tuesday, the things that you're saying, doing, thinking, feeling, because it all makes a difference. I want to remind you, we manifest 24/7. It's not like we turn manifesting on and off. Okay, we do it our entire lives, every single moment. So we have to be conscious of the energy that we're putting out. On Wednesday, we have process your feelings. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of you are in heavy emotions and you're not sure which way to go or what to do, what to think, but avoiding them is not going to help. Okay? There's going to be times when we're going to have to search our soul. We're going to have to acknowledge what's happening so that we can make changes. On Thursday, self-regulation. Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about here. You have to regulate yourself. You have to know how to process the things that you're feeling and doing. Let's take a look at Friday. Accept responsibility. Wow, this is a tough one. You know, interesting, because that's the day of the full moon. Thursday going into Friday, accepting responsibility. I mean, it's always important to recognize one's role in situations that happen. And on Saturday, we have focus. Okay, so take the responsibility and then focus on what's to come. On Sunday, avoid drama. Very interesting. There might be somebody who's gossiping or chattering in your ear a little bit. And then we're going to release that. The sneak peek for the following week, we're going to release that energy. Okay? So let's take a look at the tarot for the upcoming week. Now, Monday, we said take a breath. Take a breath. Justice, equal giving and receiving, and balance. This is what we want. Okay? And on Tuesday, Knight of Pentacles. Wow, trust the process. You know, when we talk about law of attraction, trusting the process, it doesn't mean that we wait for anything. It means that we put out our intentions, we live our life, we do what we got to do, and let things come to us. Okay? We can't try to control the outcome. We just have to trust. Process your feelings on Wednesday. A card came flipping over here, and yeah, Ace of Pentacles, a brand new tangible beginning. Process your feelings. You know, once you acknowledge whatever it is that you need to acknowledge, new things can come in. You know, I think of it like a staircase, and I've been saying this lately, where you can't take a step without releasing an old step, right? We want new energy to come in, so we have to release the old. So that Ace of Pentacles could be new home, new job, new relationship. Essentially, it's the seed being planted for something new. And on Thursday, we have Three of Swords, self-regulation. You know, I think a lot of you have been dealing with sadness, broken hearts, and the need to move on, you know, and let the past be in the past. And taking responsibility. I'm not saying that we excuse bad behavior, by no means. However, we do have to look at the bigger picture and understand why things happen. There's always something that we could have done differently. And now I'm not saying you got to go into the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but at the same time, accepting responsibility and learning from it is key here. And the thing about the full moon is that it's all about release, purge, surrender, forgiveness. And more importantly, when I say forgiveness, I mean forgive yourself. Accept responsibility for whatever it is that's lingering in your energy, right? Forgive yourself for it and let it go. And let's see what we need to know with the tarot here. 8 of Pentacles, you've been doing the work. Keep doing it. But I want to remind you of something also. This has been coming up a lot lately too. And that is, working hard versus working smart. Working hard doesn't mean that you're going to accomplish your goal. When I was a high school teacher in the classroom, I remember students always saying to me, but miss, I worked so hard. And working hard doesn't get you the A. Understanding the assignment gets you the A. Working smart is better for you in the long run. Working hard just means you're going to exhaust yourself. Now, focus here on Saturday. Judgment, wake-up call. You might get a wake-up call on Saturday. You might get some news or an announcement coming in of some kind. And on Sunday, we talked about avoiding the drama. Hey, it means leaving the comfort zone, okay? You might even be thinking about getting away. Now, we don't mean literally running away, but isn't that feeling sometimes where you just want to run away from it all? You want to leave it behind, but you got to make boundaries, right? In order to really, truly disconnect yourself from that drama. And the sneak peek at the following week, well, I love it. Page of Cups is believing in miracles. The early stages of something you have to release in order to have new energy come in. So I really like that. Okay, let's take a look at the oracle cards. Let's go back to Monday and that justice, equal giving and receiving and balance. If you've been feeling weighed down, you've had emotional baggage, it's time to breathe, let it go, find your balance. This could also be in relation to divorce if that's something you're going through, or a tough breakup. On Tuesday, that law of attraction and Knight of Pentacles, metamorphosis, time. Time is the only thing that can really change things and heal things, right? And your willingness to be open. The Ace of Pentacles is that new beginning. And we're going to challenge the status quo. If you want different, we have to do different. And on Thursday, that heartbreak, there's the emotions. Let it out. If you're feeling it, let it out. Okay? There's no point in holding it back. And on Thursday, we have the Friday. 8 of Pentacles, the full moon. Something is developing. Transformed. Taking responsibility, doing the work, transforming yourself. Developing, self-development. And on Saturday, we have the Judgment card, that wake-up call. Oh, there's a magnet. Attraction. You're going to attract something in. And on Sunday, we have 2 of Wands, leaving the comfort zone, finding balance, being centered, going with the flow. I like that. Okay, and the sneak peek for the following week, the Page of Cups, believing in miracles. Wow, there could be some communication coming in. Somebody could very well be making contact. But you know when they're going to make contact? When you release the old stuff. Nothing new can come in unless you release the old. And I always think of the analogy of the phone, right? If your phone is filled with old pictures, old text messages, whatever, how can any new stuff come in? So we need to release in order to have the new. Okay, let's do a couple Power of Surrender cards before we go. What do we need to, well, this came out right away, 2 of them. What do we need to surrender or surrender to? Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Look at those beautiful colors, right? It almost reminds me of the fall colors. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Love it. Get yourself out in nature. This says surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. And you know what? I'm going to take one more just because those 2 came out together. And we have surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will lead to success. Well, look at this. This goes in line with what I said about ascending the staircase. You can't take a step without releasing an old one. I really hope this resonates with you. Happy fall equinox. I send you lots of love. Thank you for your kindness and support, and I wish you the most amazing week.